Hi, you guys. Ay, ay, ay. I wanted to just show, my mother made this little bunny in honor of Easter. I show it to you. You know, she was kind of brilliant. I think, a sort of savant. Reminds me of that Dürer, is that how you say it? Painting of the rabbit. So here's to, you know, fertility and renewal and, you know, the life that's all around us. We don't have bunnies here, but at one time I went to visit my daughter in Iowa. And, you know, in Iowa City, there were just bunnies. Bunnies abounded. You know, you had to drive around bunnies. Here it's squirrels and in this cityscape, you know, I think people think they can, you know, really shut out the natural world, and there are falcons in New York and bunnies in Iowa City, and thank God we're still in good company that way. I hope I have. I'm plugged in. I'm trying to keep the things away from the mic so it isn't rustling. Yeah, I think it's a cold open this morning. Let's see what they have to say. Bottom of the deck, Two of Pentacles. There's a choice coming up. In real terms, you know, not just in, I have two ways to think about this, or two ways of doing this, or, you know, who do I really feel for? All the more sort of amorphous, you know, blurry areas. This is in Pentacles energy. This will have ramifications, a kind of ripple effect in your day-to-day life. So it takes you a while, Pentacles energy time, a while to weigh these things up, but you're in search of a balanced decision. That's why it's taking a while. Yeah. High Priestess. You know, you're going to tap into your intuitive energy, which is very strong right now. You know, High Priestess, for her it's not a cerebral thing. It is a sign in part of Taurus, so there's that earth element. You know, she tries to translate the messages. And I kind of wince saying that because I have still this kind of residual skepticism about this stuff, and I do this every day. I'm busking on the corner for free every day. I'd be doing it anyway for myself. So I figure, share the wealth, because this stuff, and I'd like to point out, she's a 2 card in Major Arcana. In Earth energy, here's a 2 card in Minor Arcana in Earth energy. So these two are in alignment somehow, and I think whatever choice is being weighed up, your intuition will help you, but in a quiet voice, not in a, you know, High Priestess doesn't use a megaphone to get through. She uses your own intuition. You have to tap into that, and you are. Tell us more about the decision, please. The haircut is in the triage of things I will spend money on. Oh, shit. Okay, interesting. Bottom of the deck, Seven of Cups. Can be a card of options, but also of confusion. Because there are a lot of options, and a choice has to be made. You know, something, these can't all hold our attention. Seven of Cups, a card of confusion, illusion. Something's really being decided on the basis of a 3D energy and an intuitive energy, both. This can also be a card of Pisces, Cancer, divine feminine energy. About feelings. And something has been blocked. Something has held, I think it's the other guy back. You're dealing with somebody else. And intuitively, you know what's going on that deeper level of High Priestess, Major Arcana, but somehow you don't know what to feel about it in everyday life, you know. And I think you may think, Sword energy, that this decision isn't yours. You think the other guy is weighing something up. And I think it's really about you. And like, do you even really believe in, I mean, it's not easy to believe in intuition, but that's sort of the ask here. Because your thinking brain is balking. You know, I can't make this decision myself based on my intuition. You know, that whole concept is confusing. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how to think about that, Sword energy. Five of Cups. I mean, that comes at a cost, really. Somebody's in a position of regret that they weren't able to figure something out. I think that's whoever you're dealing with. They felt really stuck, really pinned down, really unable themselves to move on from some kind of old sadness that they hadn't processed yet. They were confused, they were stuck. So, you know, you weren't even sure what your options were. Your intuition is telling you, wow, King of Pentacles. Tell us about King of Pentacles, please. The stable, present individual. If they were stuck in some kind of sadness, apparently not anymore. They've done some work to shore themselves up. 3D work that had to do with being stuck. You know, this is kind of widower energy, Five of Cups. Feeling you're stuck and thinking you're stuck, both. So, King of Pentacles, whoever this person is, had a lot to suss out about their everyday life, about what mattered to them. Pentacles energy, matter, earth energy. I mean, this is, it comes down to your choice, you know, when all is said and done. Tell us about Eight of Swords. Something about the beliefs that held this person back? Can you be more specific? Sorry. I'm supposed to point out the 2 8s in a row. 8 and 8 is 16. 16 is moon. There's something hidden here. Hang on, I'm just going to anchor my cord. Anchor my cord. Moon energy is can be something hidden. You know, this is moon energy too. Somebody who knows the mystery, is familiar with these deep, deep feelings, and familiar with a range of feelings. 7 of Cups. On 8 of Swords, we have 5 of Rods. Boy, somebody had to really fight their way out of a situation. There was a lot of conflict here. A lot of people saying, do this, do that, go this way, go that way. And as a result, this person didn't go anywhere. For a long time, they were like, who am I to believe? You know, could I possibly believe myself? This person was very conflicted. Again, like, this is a kind of numerology Emery's Tarot taught me about, and I suggest you look at his channel. He's subtle, but he's really good. 5 and 5, 10. 10 in Major Arcana is Wheel. You know, this person may have been stuck. They basically fought their way out. And that kicked the wheel. There's going to be forward movement now. They've done the work. 8 of Pentacles. In real terms. And it took them a while. Boy, this is wild. Another 8. This is fast communication. You know, something's been worked out in that Wands energy. And I think something will kind of tip the scales here. It's your decision, but somebody will try to talk to you now from a position of stability, not instability. This is really unstable. It was worked out, but, you know, it took many tries, and this is also like a card of practice. Will this way work? Will that way work? You know, will I be able to do this? Wands energy. And I think the answer is, I think so, says this person. You know, kind of, I'm all in now. I'm present with this. On 7 of Cups, Death card. In that same Cups energy, water energy, card of Scorpio, you know, the confusion is over. Something has ended, you know, and somebody wants to tell you that. You know, it's in the water realm, in the realm of feelings. There's been this, there's no going back. Let's see more about the 5 of Wands. Moon card. You know, this is still coming to consciousness. You know, I think this person was stuck in a place where they didn't consciously know what was going on. They didn't know it. They didn't, Swords energy, know it. They had to kind of work at undoing this knot, at bringing something to consciousness. And Moon card can also signify fear of the unknown. Fighting it. They've been fighting it because they were scared. They didn't understand it, Eight of Swords. They didn't know what to feel about it. But they've done the work. On Five of Cups, please. The World. That's the major arcana, major breakthrough. Can be a card of Capricorn, of all the fixed signs. Heavy on the earth energy. King of Pentacles. This person has stepped into a whole new chapter. Not only in 3D, but on the level of the psyche. As deep as it gets, as deep as it goes. They're kind of ready to plumb the depths. They were not before. They were really fighting it. Eight of Swords, Five of Rods. And I think a lot of people, were butting in. I think this person, perhaps a Capricorn, has really accepted the fact that this energy, they're tapping into their feminine side, just in the sense of now they're receptive to the messages. They're now able to they may be sending you some kind of telepathic Eight of Pentacles. Well, they're working to be able to speak it in 3D as well. They've learned how to do that. They've learned how to translate, these messages. They're trusting what comes through to them, through their intuition. And it's hard for me, I'm here blah, blah, blahing about, and it's hard for me too. It's a big deal to accept that you can hear it. On Eight of Rods, Six of Pentacles, 3D energy again. This is about exchange of energy, back and forth. Exchange, back and forth. This between the two. This sort of continual recalibration in order to achieve kind of parity, that you're both on the same page. You're both putting in the same energy, effort, time. This is good turn of events. On the Death card, Tower. I see this as a card of Scorpio as well. On just dramatic change, that the universe is, higher power is really stepping in a big way. Power, boom. Accept this change. Something has really blown the lid off this. On High Priestess, Ace of Cups. I mean, how sweet is that? The opportunity for love. That this one senses is coming in, intuits it, sees beyond the veil, pulling back this curtain. She sees what's coming. From this great distance. from the 3D world. This opportunity for love, this new beginning, out of confusion, a sudden epiphany, tower, that results in this dramatic, scorpionic life-death change. Where there was confusion about feelings, 2 cards of Scorpio. No more. That's totally transformed. And we're left with this sort of foreknowledge that an opportunity for love is coming in. I mean, has it taken a long time? Yes. There have been blockages aplenty. Why do I always say, I feel like I channel some like a Victorian lady or something. Aplenty. When the communication comes, it'll come fast, and it'll, shift the energies in 3D, 2 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles. There's a recalibration. The scales are right there. Everybody's in. I think you'll hear about it soon. Stay tuned, and tune into above all, tune into your own intuition. I think you can trust your intuition. And if it's some other choice, you'll know that too. You're going to get messages, I think, both through the ether and in 3D. And it's a game changer. I'll see you next time. Ooh, clicker. Next time. Right? This is so lame, and